I've just got something very small, but that solves a very big problem. What you shoot with your DJI Osmo Pocket 3 doesn't always look cinematic. Have you tried setting your shutter speed manually? It gets overexposed? Well, then you should watch this video. Watch until the end, because I'm gonna tell you how to fix that. What's up guys, Dan Frullani here, and welcome back to a new video. The light changes every few seconds because it's kind of cloudy and there's so much wind. You know, just in case, I'm gonna put this dead cat on my microphone. So now the audio should be a little bit better because, as I said, it's windy. But let's see, there's something more I can fix, like the shutter speed, because it's set to auto, automatic, and usually when we make videos like real-time speed, 24 frames per second, the best shutter speed is 1/50th of a second, and I think it's a little higher than that because the Osmo Pocket 3 tries to compensate to darken the footage so it won't be overexposed. But if we want to keep an aperture of 1/50th of a second and still without getting some overexposed footage, we can use ND filters. What are they? Like sunglasses for your lens. So here I have some very interesting, very cool filter by K&F Concept, which is both ND and polarizer. The ND makes sure that we can keep the shutter speed low enough, like as close as possible to 1/50th of a second, if not exactly to 1/50th. Like if we set it to manual, we can set it 1/50th of a second, then we choose our ND filter intensity and we're good to go. You can see there is so much light in the shot, but you don't notice it much because it's in auto and the shutter speed compensates for the excess of light. In fact, if I go in the settings and I go to exposure, you see set to auto, the shutter speed is 1/2000th of a second. If I go to manual and set it to 1/50th, it would be so overexposed. So what can I do? Take one of my filters, in this case ND 64 or 32. I'm gonna go with 64 this time because there's so much light. Go to manual, 1/50th of a second. Put the filter, and here we are. Now 1/50th of a second, manual, perfectly exposed. We confirm, and here we have it. In this case, ND32, I found it perfect, and I can keep it just at 1/50th of a second. Even if you don't set it manually to 1/50th, in these conditions, even if you set it to auto and you put this filter, it will go to 1/50th of a second or very close to that. The other thing that this filter does, it's a polarizer. And what does it do? Well, we can rotate it. Here it's very tiny, but we can rotate it here in the middle to adjust the saturation of the colors in the shot so we don't lose any quality in the colors. And something to mention, you better bring along something to clean these filters. Why? Because they're so tiny and it looks like kind of impossible not to leave fingerprints on them. All right, now I put it on and the shutter speed should be much better, much closer to 1/50th of a second. As I mentioned, you can set it manually, and with this filter you'd be good to go. But you could choose if there is more light, so in even brighter conditions, you have also ND 64. It's a set. You can find the link to it here in the description down below, where you can find also all my gear, stuff and things, and hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. So when it comes to ND filters, especially with the polarizer option included, well, there are just a few brands I could recommend, and K&F Concept is one of them, definitely. I'm in the center of Madrid. I've just finished working and I'm going home. And right now I'm passing near, do you know the place where they shot Money Heist? La Casa de Papel in Spanish. It's right here behind me. Well, I'm not gonna shoot a B-roll of it. Don't worry, I'll continue to make videos also about the Canon R6, R7, R8, 90D and so on. Just that the Osmo Pocket 3 is my new toy. Man, the sun's so strong. Not quite like summer yet, but almost. I bought my DJI Osmo Pocket 3 just because I needed to produce some content, like for my new channel, but then I tried it and I've been using it a lot. And that's how I found out that if we shoot in auto, everything automatic, yeah, it's perfectly fine. Yes, definitely. But if you want to shoot manual, like for example in this case, like I showed you, the shutter speed, if you can set it manually, well, you can get some pretty awesome cinematic footage. This is why, again, we need ND filters. And these K&F Concept ND and Polarized filters are just awesome. By the way, don't forget to check out my new channel that I opened with my wife. Here and here. Aquí and aquí.
There you go.
Muchas gracias.
Gracias.
Shake, shake, rock and roll, shake.
We start with this green one. This is...
No, look. And also, again, take a look at all the links I put in the description to see all my gear stuff and things, my gear. And if you want some awesome music and great sound effects to use in your videos, 2 months for free, if you subscribe to an annual plan, there's Artlist. Here's the link down in the description. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up now. Well, I know I still haven't tried it, this Osmo Pocket 3 in low light conditions. I mean, I tried it and it's great. Just I haven't made any video showing to you what it looks like in low light. It's great performances. I'll make sure I'll fix that as soon as possible. I don't think I have anything else to say. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, smash the like button and subscribe if you aren't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh yeah!